Hey everyone, and welcome back. Let's be honest, who here has ever felt like their home sometimes looks like a toy tornado hit it? Especially when you're parenting little ones. And if you're a new parent navigating the world of ADHD with your child, you might find that feeling amplified. Ever wonder how to bring a little more calm and predictability to those wonderfully energetic days? Today, we're diving into a topic that can be a real game changer: the power of routines and organization for kids with ADHD. Let's jump right into our main video. Welcome back to Three Koi Fishes. I'm your host, Joy, and as always, I'm thrilled to have my amazing friend Sophie back with us. Sophie, you've successfully navigated raising older kids. I'm sure you've got some wisdom to share on this topic.
Hi everyone, so glad to be back, Joy. And oh yes, I remember the days of trying to keep things organized with little ones. It definitely takes some intentional effort, especially when you're supporting a child with ADHD. But trust me, it's worth it.
Absolutely. Because as experts in child development often point out, and as many studies on ADHD suggest, structure and predictability can make a huge difference in helping kids manage their focus, impulsivity, and overall well-being. So, what's the big deal about routines and organization anyway? For kids with ADHD, it's more than just having a tidy room. It's about providing a framework that helps their brains navigate the day. Think about it. When things are unpredictable, it can increase anxiety and make it harder to focus.
Exactly. I remember when my son was younger, without a clear morning routine, it was a constant struggle to get him out the door on time. We'd be searching for shoes 1 minute, then his backpack the next, and everyone would end up feeling stressed and rushed. It set a really negative tone for the whole day.
That's such a relatable scenario. And as Dr. Russell Barkley, a leading expert in ADHD, often discusses, individuals with ADHD can experience challenges with executive functions, which include things like planning, organizing, and managing time. So, these routines and organizational systems aren't just about neatness. They're actually providing external support for those areas where they might naturally struggle.
And it's not about being rigid or military style. It's about creating a consistent rhythm and visual cues that help kids understand what to expect and what's expected of them. It can actually lead to more independence in the long run because they start to internalize those routines.
So, where do we even begin? Let's talk about creating simple daily routines. What are some key times of day where routines can make a big impact, Sophie?
Morning routines and bedtime routines are definitely the big ones. For mornings, try to break it down into clear, manageable steps. Maybe a visual chart with pictures can be really helpful. Get dressed, brush teeth, eat breakfast, pack backpack. Keep it simple and consistent.
That visual support is key. Research in educational psychology has shown that visual schedules can significantly improve predictability and reduce anxiety for children, especially those with learning differences or attention challenges. You can even involve your child in creating the chart that gives them a sense of ownership.
Absolutely. And for bedtime, a calming routine signals to their body and mind that it's time to wind down. This could include a warm bath, reading a book together, and quiet time before lights out. Consistency is so important here, even on weekends as much as possible.
Another time where routines can be helpful is around homework. Designating a specific time and a quiet space can minimize distractions. Having a consistent homework station with all the necessary supplies can also make a big difference. As educational therapists often recommend, breaking down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks can also prevent overwhelm.
We also found it helpful to have a routine for packing up after activities or before meals. A simple, everything in its place rule, even if it takes practice, can prevent a lot of searching and frustration later on.
Okay, so we've got routines down. Now let's talk about organization. How can we make our homes more ADHD friendly in terms of organization?
Think visual and accessible. Clear bins and labels are your best friends. Instead of just saying, put your toys away, have labeled bins for different categories of toys: blocks, cars, stuffed animals. When things have a designated home, it's much easier for kids to put them away.
That makes perfect sense. And as organization experts often advise, make it easy for kids to succeed. If a bin is too high or too heavy, they're less likely to use it. Consider open shelves or clear containers so they can see what's inside.
Another great hack is to declutter regularly. Less stuff means less to organize. Involve your kids in this process. You can make it a treasure hunt for things they no longer need or use.
I love that idea. And for schoolwork and papers, a simple system like a labeled folder for to do, finished, and important papers to keep can prevent piles from taking over. You can even have a designated spot on the fridge for important notes or reminders. Visual reminders can be particularly effective, as research on memory and attention often highlights the power of visual cues.
We also found that having a designated spot for often misplaced items, like keys or backpacks, near the door can save a lot of time and stress. A simple hook or a small basket can work wonders.
And don't be afraid to get creative with organization tools. Think over the door organizers, drawer dividers, and even using things like shower caddies for art supplies. The goal is to create systems that are intuitive and easy for your child to use. Now, it's really important to remember that implementing these routines and organization systems takes time and consistency. There will be days when things don't go according to plan, and that's okay.
Absolutely. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen overnight. Celebrate small successes and be prepared to adjust the routines as your child grows and their needs change. Flexibility is key.
And involve your child in the process as much as possible. When they feel like they have a say in creating the routines and organizing their space, they're more likely to buy into them. What are some of your go-to tips for routines and organization with your kids? We'd love to hear them in the comments below. Share your wisdom with other new parents.
And if you found these easy organization hacks helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It lets us know what kind of content you appreciate.
Please remember to subscribe to 3 Koi Fishes for more practical parenting tips and relatable experiences. We'll also include links in the description to resources and articles that delve deeper into the benefits of structure for children with ADHD.